The number of deaths from coronavirus in China exceeded 1,500. On 14 halves, China noted an additional 143 deaths and 2,641 new coronavirus infections, COVID-19. The number of deaths from this virus in mainland China exceeded 1,500 people. Southern Morning Post newspaper, SCMP, lead information to the Hubei Health Commission said, on 14 halves, this locality recorded 139 deaths from new corona strain viruses, raising the total deaths of COVID-19 here up 1,457. Hubei also recorded 2,420 new infections, of which 1,138 was identified through clinical diagnosis, raising the total number of infected people here to 54,406. Mainland China recorded 143 deaths and 2,641 new infections yesterday, raising the total number of COVID-19 deaths in the country to 1,523, the number of people who were infected to more than 66,000 people, and nearly 8,000 people were cured of the symptoms. Isolation 14 days of arrival in Beijing. Reuters said, starting on 14 halves, the Beijing government has imposed orders for people to return to the city after the 14-day self-isolating holiday to prevent the spread of COVID-19. From now on, all persons returning to Beijing should stay at home or subscribe to group supervision for 14 days after arriving, the city's notice stating. The notice also emphasizes, anyone who is not subject to supervision at home or monitors focus and adherence to preventive measures, controls the translation will be held accountable before the law. COVID-19 acute pneumonia caused an outbreak from Wuhan, Hubei province, China from 12/2019. The epidemic has a more sophisticated performance when it is spreading at least 27 countries and territories. Chinese officials have continually articled thousands of medical personnel to hospital for the Hubei center when the infections rise sharply. Hospitals are always in overload. The doctor's team is squeezed exhausted. According to the SCMP, the Chinese National Health Commission first confirmed that 1,716 medical personnel were infected, while 6 medical doctors died of the COVID-19 virus on 11 halves. Prior to the complex performance of the epidemic, scientists from the world were on the run, racing against the time to study the COVID-19 vaccine regime. The U.S. also repeatedly is ready to dispatch experts to China to support the epidemic, but for now Beijing has not yet accepted the proposal. On this, at the press conference yesterday, the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson said, China remains positive and open in cooperation with the United States. The American and Chinese bodies of disease control, research, development and medical technology, and scientists, have participated in many different forms of exchange. We welcome the participation of foreign experts into the delegation of China and the World Health Organization, WHO, including experts from the U.S.